Hello guys, okie dokie, I am back, and this time, I meant to, did I take out, I was going to take out some of these, pieces. I need to go through this pile. This is just a pile of leftover, well, first of all, hello, and how are you guys doing? Also, I wanted to say that, thank you already. I just showed the intro video and already one of my customers claimed the lace packs. I marked the lot number 150 unavailable because I just added that into her pile as a thank you. So that's how I roll. So don't be shy to buy anything for me because you never know what surprises that I will put in. So I think what I'm going to do is, let's see, let me just divide some of this up. And some of these I'm going to put those last. So these are just remnants. And while I'm showing you these, I think, yeah, here's a little piece here. So let me try to do 3 piles, okay? Well, let me start with this. Good grief. Let's just start like this. That's a bigger piece. So I'll put it aside. I'm not saying no to that. Let's just do 3 piles of, let's try 4. Let's try 5. Okay. And there's an extra. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so, and these will be like just, you know, little scrap pieces, but they're nice size. These are the ones that I put in my gathered slow stitching boxes. So if you really like those, you can get another little set. Just the fabrics are in this. So there's 5 of those. Oh my goodness, while I'm putting this together, here's a base piece. I discovered, because I've, had a little bit of downtime, and I've, just been kind of going through, there's 3 of those left, going through some videos and watching a few videos. I discovered this lady named Sobit Christie. Oh my God. And she's making some of those Kate in the Nest pouches. I am in love with that channel. Oh my gosh, it's just great. I just love it. Okay, there's some extra of that, and maybe I'll do this pile. We'll see how it goes. Okay, there's all my little, look at that. Isn't that cool? I keep all that stuff. I keep that for my tattered thank you notes. Okay, and then there's a peach. And you guys have seen these. I'm not going to open them up all the way because, again, these were in my, here's a different peachy color. And let's cut that into 2. I should have done this before, but sometimes I like to show you guys, how things work with me. And this is, I don't think I've ever sold like this before, sold anything like this, leftovers. So this is the gathered leftover. So notice these oranges are different than those oranges. And we've got this blue. There's plenty of these. So let's put out those. I'm going to put 2 pieces there because that one felt kind of thin. Okay, and there's 2 of those left for the pile over there, right there. And I only have 1 of these, so that goes in the pile. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And a whole host of, let's see how many seed fac pieces we can do. These are old seed fac pieces, seed. Why do I keep saying that seed fac? I'm trying to say feed sack. Wait, let me go get my coffee. My cold brew coffee. feed sack Renee. Oh, hello. Okay, that'll help me. That's really strong cold brew too, but it is good. Okay, so there's everyone got one of those, so there's an extra. Let's see how many we can get of this one, purple. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm excited, guys. I'm getting ready. Ooh, I'm winding it down. But I will say, I think these can all get 2 purples. I'm going to keep posting, you know, as I go, things that I have. So you just have to subscribe to my channel. So everybody got 2 of those. There's an extra purple. To keep watch, because I'm going to try my best to, I'm trying to finish all this before I go back to school. And I might just take a Saturday and just ramp up my videos. This little sale is going to be the last for a hot minute. Okay, and then I've got, how many of these do we have? I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4 and 5. And I'm going to save these neutrals for my customer. And I don't have enough blues to do one more blue. I've only got 3. So this fabric here is very unique. So, you know, it's very pretty. It's got these pretty fruits and grapes and stuff on there. But I only have 1 piece of it. Oh man, I got 2 pieces of it. So stick that in one pile. Put this piece. Now these pieces underneath, these pieces are all bigger than this. I'm just cutting that in half because that's all I got. And there's 1 piece of that. There's that Liz Claiborne fabric. I have tons of that. No one bought that, but I would if I were y'all. I would totally buy it. And let's see, put a Liz fabric piece here and 1 here because that has this. Okay, so those are all. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is my favorite in the world. I've had this for so long. These were quilting cut pieces meant to be quilting pieces, and I kept a lot of these pieces for me because I plan to use them in my stitching endeavors. I'm actually working on something now when I have a second. Golly, time. I just don't have it. I just do not have time at all. Let me see. This is a pretty one here with some flowers. Okay, so these are, I'm going to tie these up with some of that pretty silky ribbon that I got from Sophia Jiang. So you'll get, let me just pull it out here. I know I had saved some of this, so I'll tie it up with some of this pretty silk. This is a very light pink, and I'll come back. Okay, I got these all tied up. A couple things as I was putting these together. This is going to be number 51, this lot right here, number 51. And what I'll do on the listing is I'll say 51 and you got 5 options. And so the price will be there. So you can say 2, or you can say 3, or you can say all 5 of them if you choose to. That's one thing. And then the other thing is, gosh, guys, you kind of have to like, I don't know, like watch stuff quickly, because I have some shoppers. They're fast. Oh my gosh, they are quick to the draw, honey. So anyway, so there's 5 of those, and those are all just gonna go in a bag with number 51. Okay, and you can have a option there. I'll just pull one out and stick it in for you. Okay, and then I've got, I think I'm going to do this one here Oh my gosh, guys, am I gonna make it through? I keep saying 2 videos, then I said it's gonna be 3. So I'll just put this lot by itself. This will be number 152. So it's got this, you know, piece in here. This was a remnant piece. So pretty. And that, I think I'll keep one of those for myself. I might decide to stitch with that. Just one. And then here's 2 of these blue pieces. You just saw that. I don't know why I'm showing you that again. And there's a larger piece of that. There's a little scrap. And here are some white. They've got like a little, you can see kind of a, I guess y'all call that damask. I don't know what you call that. I always forget. I can't remember. But anyway, there's 3 pieces of those, and I would use those for base. At least when I put those stitching packs together, I had those in mind for like base pieces. There's a little scrap and this little scrap here with thready lengths in there. Okay, so that one is going to be number 152. And let me turn it off and tie it up, and then I'll come back. Okay, this one is going to be 152. Okay, so let me find the bag for that. That's not big enough. Let's put in there. Yeah, and I'm just using all the random bags that I have, guys. Any bag I can grab, and some of them might, you know, have come in some of Sophia's stuff, and sorry for the crinkle, and then my stuff. Okay, I don't need that. Okay, then, so that's 152. All right, so that's just a random pack of fabric. Then I've got a whole pile of Asian stuff. So let me show you what I've got here. Let's turn it over. This is a lot. It is just a lot. And if I tell you this linen is not super quality linen, holy cow. It's just beautiful. And it's so much of it, just tons of it. It unfolds this way. It's got this decorative bottom here. Very pretty. It's a lot of it there. So you can kind of gauge a little bit, because I'm not measuring anything, guys. I know I always say I don't have time for that. So as I'm showing you this, there's a lot of it. That's all I can just say. It's a lot. I love this. Oh, this will be pretty to stitch on, this cream color here. So yeah, you just kind of have to jump in, watch. I try to put a list of everything so you can see what everything is. That way, if you wanted to just jump right in and, you know, grab what you can, because like I said, I have customers. They're not kidding. It's not kidding. I just just in the intro, you know, those fabric laces and trims were gone. So anyway, and I'll probably have more stuff maybe like that. I don't know. Just depends on how much time I have. And then here's a pretty pretty piece here. This is really beautiful. I think I might take that out and happy mail that. Here's another piece. And if you're new to my channel, this is how I sell. I mean, I might go through, sometimes I'm shopping my own stash for myself, like those green quilting pieces. I have some of those I've saved. This is really pretty. I've have some of those I've saved, but I just wanted a few more for myself, so I took a few of them out. And I do that, and I also do that in sometimes when I'm thinking about Happy Mail, that I have like boxes of Happy Mail that I kind of just sit and throw stuff in as I find things in my stash and collect things, things I can think of that my friends might like and they can use. This is beautiful here. This is gorgeous. This is more silky. This stuff right here, hardcore, beautiful quality, y'all. Quality, y'all. Linen. And this is silk. And then this piece, which is a piece of that pink piece, I think I'll take that out. This is the, here we go. So you've got some of the orange. Well, is this the same? Let's see. No, it's different. This one has little shiny things on it. And this is really pretty linen too. This is just quality stuff. My goodness. My goodness. And you know, like I said, if you're making your own packs and things like that, this is great. It's also great to share with friends and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm going to leave that one out. I'm just taking out this piece for Happy Meal. It's pretty shiny. And then let's see. Yeah, and then there's more of this. More of that. And then there are these random pieces and snippets here that are just gorgeous. And this is very silky, very pretty pattern. At the bottom, you can kind of see, can you see the pattern on that? Kind of a little bit. Really, really, really flowy. You can see how it just kind of lays down. It almost feels like a scarf kind of fabric, which I'm pretty sure that's probably what it was. There's another piece there. And let's see. These are just remnants, and this is the other remnant here. So just real pretty pieces. I think I'll take that piece out as well. And that's, oh, that's not it. Sorry. So that's one pile, and this is all one lot. Okay, sorry for the crinkles. This fabric here, holy cow. I'll show you these little bags in a minute. This fabric is gorgeous, and it's heavy. Now, someone bought, in my first sale, one of those lots, I had Asian fabrics. It's gone. When I forget some things, guys, that I have, because I start looking, okay, what do I need to get rid of? I need to, because I'm really getting rid of everything except for things that I'm going to use, or things that, you know, I might feel can go in a Happy Mail box. So this is beautiful. This is that beautiful silky Hong Kong. That's what this is, where this is from. That's what it says right there. That's what I was looking at. So this is like that other fabric, that other silky fabric. And it's very heavy. This is a pretty brown with, I don't know, these pineapples on them. And then these, what do you call those? I don't know what those are called. But the traditional Asian-like design. Very heavy, very beautiful, real chocolate brown. On the camera, it looks kind of, I don't know what that looks like, kind of goldy, coppery, but this is a true chocolate brown. So there's that piece. And then look at the bamboo. This is so pretty. And they're just, these are just pieces of this. There's the back of it. So pretty. And there's the front of it. Okay, so there's one piece of that, two pieces of that, and three pieces of that. Are they the same color? Yep, they are. And again, there's the inside. Very silky, very heavy. Beautiful, beautiful Asian fabric. This piece, ooh, I love this color. Oh, I love this color so much. It's teal. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. This feels like that, but not as heavy as that. This feels so a little bit lighter and a little bit thinner, but it's gorgeous. It's got these pretty butterflies. Let me see if I can get it up here just right. So it's got butterflies. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love this job so much. But I am kind of happy. Things change after I lost my mom, where I'm kind of happy that I'm not out hunting, like I used to, which was so fun because I miss my mom. You know, that's what we did together, and I miss her so much. And it's not the same. You know what I mean? It's just not the same. So it feels good. I love what I've always done on my YouTube channel, which is only sell. I am nothing but a seller. And it's just been so fun over the years. I was looking at my stats, and so like 2015 is when I first started, you know, my little channel. And so I'm just grateful, guys, just really grateful. It's been a fun experience, that's for sure. So these little bags are so cute. I think I'm going to save one for Happy Mail, and I'll put one in here. And I had an opportunity to get a ton of these, but I didn't know if you guys would be interested. They have some danglies. Okay, so there's that. It's so pretty. This is so cute. I used to fill those up with like buttons and things. And I'm going to have some buttons in tins. So stay tuned for that. I got to go through my tins. I got some of my mama's and a couple of tins that came out of her stuff, and there's more there. I sold a lot at the flea market too. And then these pieces here. So you've got this pretty almost like, it's not silver and it's not gold, it's that in between silver gold color. There's a lot of it there. And this remnant piece here, that's a green cut off of something. This is kind of felt, and then silky here, and it's just a remnant, just a scrap. And then this pretty stretchy, no, it's not stretchy, pretty red and gold strip trim, and that was in with all those other trims, but I took this out and put it with the Asian stuff. Okay, so that's a big fat pack of Asian. That's an Asian pack right there. So I will put that, let me just do it while I'm on camera. Put it in a new bag. And this is going to be number 53. Let me put it in the bag and then I'll come back. Okay, this is number 153, Asian fabrics. Okay. All right, and let's see, what else do I have? I have some, I think I'm going to try these and see if any of you are any takers for possibly like Halloween. I have sold some of this in my Etsy shop, and I'm just going to put all of this together. So, well, let me do the black first, and then I have a green one. So with the black comes this fabric. It comes with all this. So, and this is the last of the yo-yos I have, guys. That's it. I don't have any more. Thank you, ladies. I ran out of the panels. I think I had like 2 panels left, but those are gone, and you know, in Happy Mail too. So yeah, they're gone. This is all I have left of yo-yos. So this pack comes with, let me just show you this fabric here. I had this in my Etsy shop. I sold quite a bit of it. I got good reviews on it. What is that word? It's called, oh, is that fuzzy? Maybe it's acting up because it's black. Why is it acting up like that? Okay, there we go. It's called liturgical. So kind of like church fabric, I guess is what it's called. But there is a ton of it here. It's a gorgeous black. Just a beautiful, sleek black. And you can see, and this is vintage fabric. You can see that kind of wood stain, not wood stain, wood grain is what I'm trying to say. Get the words out, girlfriend. Get them out. I feel like AI is just ruining everything for everybody. Yeah, anyway. Okay, positive. We're not going to start talking about all the stuff that's wrong these days. Anyway, God bless our great grandkids, right? Because Lord knows. Anyway, They'll adapt. Everything will be fine. I'm sure it will. Just worry about earth, though. I don't know about earth. Anyway, so this has got that, if you can see that grain, like a wood grain. Can you see that pattern right there? Hopefully you can see it. It's so pretty. This one has some folding stains in it, but let me show you the edges of this. And it's, you know, it's got like material, little pieces and stuff, but look at that pretty gorgeous blue, kind of a teal against this black. It's so pretty. I don't know what the people who bought, I sold, I forget how much I was selling this by the yard, and I got good reviews on it on Etsy. I'm not sure what people were using it for. The way I peddled it and was advertising and marketing it as Halloween fabric, but it is called liturgical. I think it's what that's called. I don't know. I'll have to look it up, and maybe I'll type it in here if I can figure out the word. So I'll put it right there so you can see it. Okay, so there's that. There's a lot of it. This is a very heavy fabric. So it unfolds. So lots of it, lots of it, lots of it. And I would put it back in my Etsy shop, but I don't have time and don't feel like dealing with any of it. So, okay. So with this, it's very beautiful. This is gorgeous. Very beautiful. I think for Halloween, if you're making like a nun suit or anything black, a witch's outfit, whatever. But I think it's pretty. And I will tell you this does have sun folds. So somewhere in here, if I didn't cut it out, I made sure when my customers bought this from me that I didn't cut the, what am I trying to say? There's like a little faded area where it was folded because it's vintage. And so, you know, there might be a little fold area on it, but there's plenty of fabric to make something with that. And then with this, I put in these ribbons, black and white ribbons. And again, I'm thinking Halloween and all that kind of stuff. So you've got 4 ribbons in there. And these 4 check, now this is what we call check. Gingham, I think people over the ocean, the seas, the waters across the pond, they call this check. We call it gingham. This is what we call check right here. Okay, so yeah, there's that. And there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 pieces. And let's see, I can kind of give you a measurement on these. Let's see, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, about 20 that way. Okay, and I'm assuming it's 20 that way too. Okay, so there are those, and those come with it. And I'm thinking, you know, like, I don't know, party decor, black and white, journals, black and white themed stuff, Halloween stuff. And these look blue against this, but they're black and white, they're not blue. And then you get these doilies. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm going to keep that one. Memories. But there is another one in there. That one's in there. Okay. And there's another one right there. Okay, I'll take one of those with the flowers and put that one back. I bet you guys think that girl is crazy as hell. Okay, so there's that. So there's that. That's that pile, guys. I'm going to call this the black and white pile. Okay, so let me get that situated. Love that black fabric. Black fabric seems to be like really good quality, but black fabric seems to be hard to come by. Look at one of my mama's little cups. I have little things in there, so tiny. Look at that. So cute. I got little charms in there. I just knocked it over. Okay, so there's that. That's going to be number 154. Excuse me. Good grief. Sorry about that. And I'm gonna call that one just like a black and white pack. Okay, and then the green, oh my God. I said 2 videos. It's going to be more than 2 videos. There is a ton of this. A ton of this. If this doesn't sell, I'm not taking this to the flea market. I'm putting this back on my Etsy shop if this doesn't sell, because it's so much of it, guys. I mean, and it's heavy, but let me show you the grains of this one. This one is flawless too. It's just beautiful. There's no fold stain fades in this one where it was sitting up, but it is old. On here, it's looking like a kind of a muted greeny gray. This right here is a beautiful, like a spearmint green or an evergreen. So just kind of keep that in mind, because the color on this camera is not coming out accurately. Okay, so it's a very pretty spearmint green or evergreen green. Okay, and there's the grain, if you can see right there, over there, and it kind of goes down and up like a tree grain. Very pretty. And here are the edges, if you can see that. Okay, and if I tell you that there's a ton of fabric here, it's a lot. It is a lot of fabric here, and it's so quality and so heavy. I barely can get it all in. Can't even get it all in camera, but there it is. Beautiful. Okay, so there's that. And I think I sold 1 or 2 yards of this. I know I sold several pieces of the black, yards of the black, and I can't remember. I think I sold 1 yard of this once. Okay, so there it is. And this is going to be, I got this background from Sophia Jiang. Some beautiful cotton. I love this piece here. And there's another piece over there that I kept for myself. So there's that. And let me see if I can fit this in a, well, I tell you what, it's going to be like this. And what I'll do, it's $155. I'll put it in a nice bag. Let me put a pin on here. In a nice bag for you guys. Okay. That way I'm not ruffling around on camera. So that's number 155, and that's going to be called green liturgical fabric. Also great for Halloween. This will be a badass witch's outfit, a wicked outfit. Okay, so there's that one. And let's take a break from fabrics for a second, and let me show you some, oh, let's do this. I have this humongous spool of lace. And some of you ladies got this in your gathered slow stitching boxes. I have so much of it. Look, that's how much there is. Okay, it's a lot. So I have a ton of this, and I am not going to use this anymore. I won't be curating packs or kits anymore, or slow stitching boxes anymore. So, you know, maybe, I don't know, several years from now, who knows, but it won't be anytime soon. So this is very beautiful, and a lot of you ladies like this a lot. I got a lot of comments about this. So it's very pretty. It's a beautiful pattern that you can, you know, kind of cut and play around with, and cut through, play over the little motifs on there. Okay, so this whole spool, the whole thing, has got to go. It has got to go. Oh, please, somebody take it, buy it, please. I need space. Okay, so there's that. That's going to be number 156. Okay, there it is. And then I've got, let's see. Oh, here's, I know I said we were going to move on from fabric stuff, right? But I lied. Here's just a regular pile of leftovers. Gathered leftovers is what this whole little series is called. This is video number 2. Okay, so I've got these pieces that I put in the stitching boxes, the gathered slow stitching boxes. These are remnants, leftover pieces that you can play with, you can gift. Here's some of the beautiful towel. And this one has stains on it. Let me take these stained ones out and put those in the stain pack. And by the way, I still have that stain pack. If you're looking for scraps, I mean, and it's some quality stuff in there, guys. Let me show y'all. I'm going to add those to it. Remember, this was number 1. This has got some quality cottons and linens in there, but they have stains of sorts. It's old stuff in there, so it's just a pack. That was number 1. So I'm going to add this in here because look. So I'll pop that in there too. But anyway, that was, you have to go back and look at the video, but you can now see that that's number 1 if anybody's interested in that. I would totally buy that. Like totally, I would buy that. Okay, and I would totally cut it up, especially in making collage, textile collages. So here's some more pieces here. There's 2 more. That one out. This one's got a stain too, but you can cut those off. It's just, yeah. So there's that. This is remnants, leftovers. Here's some of this fabric that y'all got in your boxes. I have some of that left over, so that's real pretty. So there's one, and it opens up again. And for those of you who did not get a box, because thanks to Carla Frizzell, my boxes flew off the shelf. I thought somebody else was gonna, by using, I know I'm repeating myself, by using the word gathered, I was like, ooh, maybe that person is gonna shout out my video. Shit. But that's okay. It's all right. 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 So there's 2 of those and 3. And this is really, really, really nice cottony fabric with pretty stitches and colors. Okay, I'm wondering too, probably in the latter parts of my video, I'll just show you what else is in here. This is all scrappy leftovers. In the latter, that's got a stain. In the latter part of my video of the sale before I get back into school, which is in a hot minute around the corner, I'm hoping that I can do some theme color packs, maybe something like that. And there's a large piece of that. And these have a lot of little doilies on them that you can play around with. Even like a little star. Can you see that little star there? If it's flattened out, you could see that. That star right there. Oh, that's my tummy. Sorry about that. Yeah, so there's that. I gotta go get me some breakfast in a minute. And then this beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous piece here. And I've cut out of it. There's a lot of it left. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I owe this piece to Tamara. Either because I had so much stuff, like she gave me some of similar things, just really beautiful pieces. And I think this was one of the ones in the stuff that she gave me. And there's quite a bit of it there. There is quite a bit of it there. Lots of doilies in that one. You can play around with. Okay. This is a pretty, like a very light yellow kind of color. And those of you who got the stitching boxes, you'll know. So this is just a pack of scraps. Boop. That's what it is. Just a pack of scraps. Pack of scraps, as y'all say. This is going to be number 157. Pack of fabric scraps. Okay, that's 157. And I'm going to take a second. I'm at 40. I am going to go ahead and pop in a few other things. So I'm trying my best not to do more than 3 videos. I don't want to do that many videos no more. I don't wanna. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, I forgot this one too. This bag. I forgot about this. This is a bag of trims. And it's got, let's see. It's got, a lot of this. Dangly, 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 dangly. And I've gifted some of that before. And Happy Meal. This is the, sorry, you're going to hear my tummy now. This coffee it's settling into my stomach. Isn't that pretty? That's really gorgeous. And there's a lot of that there. So we've got that. There's that much of it there. And I'll fix it up nice in the bag. And then you've got this pretty, almost like a Chinese braid. I kind of got my bearings straight when I was talking about Chinese braids. Well, I figured it out. I remember now in my brain because I sold a lot of it before. So I remember it now in my brain, you know, what it looks like. And it's mostly like these little roping pieces here. But it's more intricate. And there's more, I don't know, there's more of those. Oh gosh, sorry guys, my sister's calling me. I'll be back.